Here we are again then. It is Coupe de la Ligue final time. I've had a haircut, not wearing a suit, don't own one. But we renew rivalry with Paris Saint-Germain. This is going to be quite an interesting video. I'll tell you why in a second. Hi guys, welcome back to Marseille. Gamer James here. Thank you as always for coming back to the series. Thank you very much for clicking play. Hope you're still enjoying it. It's Coupe de la Ligue final time. But I was a naughty boy in our last match against Nice. We drew 0-0 and we had a goal disallowed for offside. You can see here I have a touchline ban and it's for the Coupe de la Ligue final. I'll just bring up the incident here. It was a goal. Was it 36 minutes in? Ball played into Dembele here, and it was rightly chalked off for offside. And in the press conference, I said the officials got it wrong. I was quite assertive when when I said it because I was really frustrated. It was one of those games, and yeah, I will now miss the Coupe de la Ligue final. Apparently I can pick the team, but I can't make any tactical decisions in the game itself. So this is going to be an interesting video because I'm going to be like you guys. I'm just going to be watching it and I'm not going to be able to influence what happens. Right, before then we get to the match that I can't influence, we've got 4 games to catch up on. First up is this home match with Bordeaux. Now after that heroic performance at the Camp Nou, this was a reasonably good game to come back home to. Bordeaux have had an awful season, and you can see from the stats, we absolutely destroyed them. 24 shots, 10 on target. We managed to get a 2-0 win. Sisto got the first midway through the first half. 8 minutes from time, Moussa Dembele made the game safe. A couple of bookings each. It was a pretty nondescript game, really. You can see Bordeaux offered nothing at all. The possession was even, and that was about it. It was just a comfortable home win. And then we had Auxerre at home in the 11th round of the French Cup, and we won that by the same scoreline as the Bordeaux game, 2-0. Dembele again scored, this time after 18 minutes. A really good left foot finish. Memphis Depay got through and slipped one under the keeper in the 27th minute. Again, you can see we absolutely demolished our opponents. Interestingly, in the last minute, we did get given a penalty. Loic Goujon gave it away. Now, he is on loan at Auxerre from us, so he gave away the penalty. Memphis Depay stepped up, hit it, and Ryan Afkia, the Auxerre keeper, saved it. And Afkia is also on loan from us. So a Marseille player gave us a penalty, and a Marseille player denied us a penalty. Needless to say, Mr. Afkia won't be playing for Marseille. We then had a friendly against Feyenoord because it was an international week. We won 4-2. Bakayoko, Dembele, Arias and Bruno Fernandes got our goals, and the amazingly named Fred Friday scored for Feyenoord, and Brandley Kouas as well. It was a good game. It was interesting. I'm not going to show the goals because we're not going to dwell on it too long. I just wanted to show it you because of Fred Friday. What a name. He's not a new gen, he's a real player. Get out there and have a look at him. And this was the game of the touchline ban then. So it was 0-0 at Nice. It was a really frustrating match. We were the better team. We didn't dominate the ball, but we had double their shots, and we should have won it. Predrag Rajkovic missed a penalty, so the myth of putting the keepers on penalties was blown out of the water here. Second penalty in a row we've had saved now after the Depay one. Couple of bookings aside again, but it was just a really frustrating game and one that I want to move on from very, very quickly. So this is the Ligue 1 table then with 6 games to go. As you can see, that Monaco machine is rumbling on. 32 games unbeaten now. 84 points they have so far. They can get up to 102. Unbelievably, not unbelievably I guess, this is the highest points total they've gained in this entire save in 6 seasons, and they've still got 6 games to go. They are going to win the league. I can't see Paris Saint-Germain catching them. That draw at Nice has dropped us behind a little bit again. So we're 3 points behind PSG now. But we have got Europa League football guaranteed, and we're 13 points clear of Lyon with 18 points to play for. So 2 wins from our last 6 games gets us Champions League, but it's looking like it will only be the playoff. This then is becoming a bit of a running theme now, showing you the job security page. There's jobs coming up quite regularly now. Sevilla's now available. Sheffield Wednesday has just become available. Galatasaray as well has just come up. But there's nothing there really that interests me. Again, it's still that Juventus one. I come in here every couple of days and check, just in case I miss the news about Giuseppe Zappella's position as interim boss. They are 6th in the division at the moment. Their form's not fantastic, so I'm hoping that he hasn't done enough to get given the job. They went out to Benfica in the Champions League in the first knockout round. They won the first leg 1-0 and then went over to Lisbon and lost 2-0. So they are gone from that, which is far too early for Juve's liking. They're 5 points off the Champions League places at the minute with 7 games to go. So it's touch and go whether they'll get back into it. I'm really confident this job might be coming available now. Of course, if you remember, Antonio Conte is the favourite, or was the favourite when it was available. He is manager of Borussia Dortmund, so if he did beat me to that, then Dortmund would be available. Now, I'm not really too fussed about going back to Germany. I'd rather go to maybe Spain or England or Italy. But yeah, Dortmund could be an interesting one though. These then are our past meetings against today's opponents, the legendary, the mighty PSG. As you can see, we have not had good form against them. The top 2 matches were before I took over. I like that because it automatically has the ones that you were in charge of shaded in dark. I haven't done that. It does that in the game, which I really like, so you can easily keep track of where you are. So you can see we've had 3 wins in 14 games against them, which is not good. We just don't get any sort of performance against them. Today's going to be really, really frustrating because I'm not going to be able to influence the match. Obviously, it's a touchline ban, so I assume I can't even do the team talks. We'll find that out when I get into the match. And without further ado, let's get to our team and let's do this. So this I've been struggling with, and because I can't do any tactical instructions, I can't do any changes, I can't do any substitutions, I can't do anything once the match kicks off. I've really been struggling with what I should do in terms of the formation. The first half against Barcelona, we played this with Stambouli as a defensive midfielder instead of a number 10, and it worked really well. And then at half time we changed it and we went more attacking to try and get a goal. So if I go in with this formation, this is probably what's going to be played for the whole match. But I'm going to do it, try and keep it a little bit tighter at the back. We've lost our last 3 against PSG, so we're going to go with this. It's Rajkovic in goal, Moasa, Sarr, Bay and Walker in defence. Then we've got Stambouli. I've got him on a defensive midfield setting rather than the ball winner. I just think that might be a little bit better. Thiago and Asasibar in the centre of midfield, and we've got Depay, Zivkovic behind God up front. Let's get to it. At the end of the day, if we lose it, it's not my fault, is it? Because I can't do anything in the match. So let's get to it and see what happens. These then are the 2 lineups. As you can see, they go with the 4-2-3-1. They've got De Bruyne and Solanes and Guedes and Verratti and Rabiot. Brilliant squad they've got. Right. Okay, so for some reason, looking at our team, our assistant manager has decided to put Max Arias up front instead of Musa. So on your head be it, son. So the game kicks off then. We are underway. As you can see, it says up at the top there, you are serving a touchline ban and are unable to make any tactical changes as a result. So we are stuck just watching the game. So let's see. Oh, Marquinhos has put one wide. So this is going to be a really interesting video for me to make. I don't think I've had a touchline ban before. I can't remember doing. It's going to be frustrating if there's changes that I can see that need to be made and they don't get made. So I didn't give the team talk. after the screen with the formations, it was straight into the kickoff. So I didn't, I can't do the team talk, so it's a dressing room ban as well. As Guedes hits a great shot, it's a brilliant save from Rajkovic. I just hope our assistant is up to the task today. As De Bruyne takes the corner, Garcia heads it over. We are still watching it on key, so we should get a fair few highlights. Here's Zivkovic to Arias, and was that Thiago? It was. It's an awful shot, wasn't it? Here's Zivkovic with a good challenge. Eric Bay, Zuma down the line. Zivkovic. Oh, what was that? Giving it away. Here's Solanes, Rabiot, De Bruyne. Back to Marquinhos. Go on, boys. Jorge. Rabiot passing it around nicely here. They've had 60% of the possession now. Here's Otto, and there's Garcia. And there's 1-0, 8 minutes in. Ah, this is frustrating now. 8 minutes in. I'm sitting on my hands. I can't do anything. I can't do team talks. I can't do touchline shout-outs. I can't do anything. I'm not liking this. Why did I have to come... I was just so frustrated after that Nice game that... I just can't believe I got myself in trouble and I got a touchline ban. Here's Rulli. Plays it forward to Guedes, so that's a lovely pass. Incidentally, the Marseille board did offer me a new contract again, and I turned it down. I didn't even negotiate. I just said no. Arias hits a shot and it's awful over the bar. That was more like a conversion, that one. So yeah, I turned it down. I am kind of at the minute of the mindset that I'm going to leave no matter what happens. I've really taken to Marseille since doing this save. I follow them on Twitter. I have them marked as a favourite team in all my football apps and things like that, and I watch them when I can, when they're on the telly. And yeah, I've always had a bit of a soft spot. Oh, that's Memphis has levelled for us. Come on, what a finish that is! That was a brilliant finish. Thiago with the assist. Zivkovic played it in. It was headed away. Thiago got to it, and then a lovely driven shot. And Memphis equalises. Are we back in this final? Come on. So what was I saying? Yeah. So if I had to pick a French team, it was Marseille because I supported them in the night. It was the '94 Cup final when they beat AC Milan in the European Cup final, and I kind of took Marseille on from there. Not that I would say I'm a fan or anything like that, but they were always a team that I kind of had an interest in France. So and that's grown since being manager on FM. I've loved this bit of the save, but I'm really looking to move on in the summer for sure. Wouldn't rule out signing a new contract if I don't get the Juventus job and something doesn't come up as we go 2-1 down. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. That was a poor goal to concede. That really, really was. Garcia plays it across. Solanes plays Guedes in. And what was Rajkovic doing there? Here's Thiago then. Come on, can we get another equaliser? Arias to Asasibar. Go on, get the cross in. He does. And it comes to Zivkovic. That's a really good save by Rulli. That was a chance. That was a good chance. Oh, I feel so useless. I really do. I can't do anything. We're putting up a good fight, in fairness. But we are getting overrun. Stambouli here, and he's drilled one in. It's tame. Thiago with the corner. Malang Sarr goes up for it, loses out. Sasibar to Sarr. Memphis, are you going to hit one again? Nope. You're going to leave the ball behind. Well done. Oh, no, Moas missed his header. Solanes, what a tackle by Malang Sarr. Absolute beast he is. Every transfer window he's linked with a move to Tottenham. They always want him in, but they never make an offer. But every window he asks to leave if an offer comes in. But Tottenham have every window since we've had him, they've been interested and they've never come in for him. Whether they will or not, I don't know. If they don't, and I do get the Juve job, I will be looking to get him myself. What happened there? The highlight cut out. The defenders had missed the ball and Zivkovic was in there, and the highlight just cut out. Started doing that a lot as FM since the last update. It just tends... They'll take a corner and then the highlight will just stop. It's bizarre. Here's Zivkovic. Oh, that's an awful cross, but you're not a winger, are you? You're playing as an inside forward. See, I would be changing that now. After that. It's a shame you can't have a hide in laundry bin instruction option, or a cheeky little hidden mobile phone that you can contact your assistant. Here's a sassy bar in Memphis. Why did you take that first time? That was a chance. Little over 10 minutes till half time then. We've had the only clear-cut chance of the half. I'm not really sure which one it was. It wouldn't have been the goal, that's for sure. Here's Arias. Stambouli, Thiago. Zivkovic loses out, but Zuma's got it. Why is Zuma out on the right wing? What's going on there? It's a good ball in now, and Zivkovic with the header. Rajani kind of blocked Rulli's view there, and it just hit Rulli. Has he put Zuma as a right back? Thiago, that's an awful corner, and that is an awful bit defended from Otto as well. Got another corner. Come on, Thiago, you're better than that. Oh, that's an awful one. Again. Here's Stambouli, though, and again it's headed away. Verratti brings it away. Solanes down the left. Zuma with the foul. Take that for the team, though. There's no card for it. Free kick will be taken by Verratti. Rajkovic came into the crowd. Any touch from a PSG player there, and that was in. Rajani has it. Come on. Rabiot, Guedes, Solanes with the shot, and that was a brilliant, brilliant save. It's their 10th shot, their 10th corner now, but we are definitely holding our own. I'm quite proud of our assistant manager at the minute. He is doing a decent job. Here's Guedes. Good tackle, but it comes to De Bruyne. Oh, Rajkovic. Oh. That was poor from Rajkovic. That looked to go right under him. That looked to go right under him. Oh, it did. Oh, Pedrag. Here's Verratti. Drilled forward. Oh, he's missed his header, and Solanes cuts inside, and that's an awful shot. Scuffs it wide. Free kick for Memphis. Oh, that was awful, awful, awful. What was that? So we've got 3 minutes till half time. We're 3-1 down. We're going to have more heartbreak in a cup final, it seems. Interestingly, as well, we've got Red Star coming up next, Pizza League team away from home in the French Cup quarter final. Paris Saint-Germain are in it as well, but Monaco just got knocked out. I can't remember who knocked them out. I think it was Lens, who were also in the second division. So Monaco are out. Bordeaux are out. There's only ourselves and PSG that are top teams that are in there. Start the second half then, I guess. Yeah, so there's only ourselves and PSG in the quarter-finals. I think we're in now. It might even be the semi-final. So no, it is the quarter-final. So it's looking like we could well be on course for another final against PSG. Just what I want. It's just what I want. Right. Nothing happening at the start of this second half. Here we go then. A highlight now. Memphis to Asasibar. Zivkovic. Asasibar. Thiago. Arias. Zivkovic. Poor shot. Poor shot. So looking at the stats, we just are not getting enough on target. With 7 of our 11 have been classed as long shots, which I assume is edge of area and beyond. We've not done enough in terms of getting behind them. I would have switched it to wingers by now, I think, but it's my own fault. It is my own fault. As Arias hits a great shot, Rulli was scrambling for that, but it's gone for the goal kick. It was a great effort though. But again, you look at their fitness ratings to ours, and we are far superior in terms of fitness at the minute. Hopefully that allows us to get at them a bit. So Arias, it's another shot, and Rulli with a brilliant save, but it is another long range shot from us, and Rulli will be happy dealing with those all day long, really. Corner from Thiago. Oh, Zivkovic hits one. It's blocked. It's cleared away by Guedes, but it's only as far as Marchetti, who has come on. Here's Memphis and Arias, and Memphis, and Rulli saves. And a great tackle from Jorge on Zivkovic at the expense of a corner, which Thiago will take. In it goes. So Marchetti must have come on for a sassy bar then, I guess. Yes, he has. And Malang Sarr is going off, and on comes Kyle Walker. Has Kyle Walker gone into the centre of defence? What are you doing? He's messed up the substitutes. He's done a few silly things here as Everton heads goalwards, but Rajkovic saves. He's done a few little weird things here as our assistant. And he's not doing a very good job of it. Here's Eric Bailly. Oh no, Kurt Zouma. Kurt Zouma did start the game at right back then. He's now in the middle. Here's Zivkovic. He's gone for goal. Why? I have no idea. So we've actually had a lot more shots than them. We've had 19 as Javier comes on for Zivkovic now. I'm not sure whether that means we've gone to wingers or whether we've gone to... I don't know what that means actually. Here's Solanas though. He can really finish it. Rajkovic saves. So you can see Paris Saint-Germain have had 14 shots. They've only had 3 long shots. So they are obviously set to work it into the box, which I am thinking I might have to start doing, to be honest. Because we do have far too many long shots and nothing comes of them really. This one comes to Marchetti and it's straight at Rulli. I mean, we do get a few long range goals, of course, but when over half your shots are, well, it's 15 out of 20 today, from long range, you're just never going to score. You're never going to win games. Thiago there, it's Memphis. Oh, what a save from Rulli. Brilliant, brilliant reaction save. Tips it wide. Thiago, and Rulli comes and claims. Coming up then to 2 minutes at a time. This has been a horrible experience as Javier shoots and it's another long range shot and it's wide. Yeah, this has been a horrible experience. Don't ever question the referee's decisions, because it is not nice watching a match when you can't influence it, when you can't do anything about it. It's horrible. Oh, there we go. It's all over. We've lost another cup final. That's is that 4 in a row now? That's 2 Coupe de la Ligues, a French Cup, the European Super Cup. Oh, that is so frustrating. We are always the bridesmaid, never the bride, it seems. Right, guys. Our terrible run of form on camera continues. Hopefully the next game we will win, because it'll either be the French Cup final or the league game that determines whether we finish 2nd or 3rd. To be honest, I think it'll be the French Cup final. I can't honestly see us putting another league game on camera, because at the minute it's out of our hands. So unless PSG drop points, I think we'll be done with Ligue 1 now for the series, and it'll be the French Cup final, hopefully. If for whatever reason we don't get to the French Cup final, if we end up playing Paris Saint-Germain in the semi, for instance, I will probably do the semi-final if it's Paris Saint-Germain. I don't really want to play them on camera again. No, I hate them. Cannot stand them. But there will be one more video, I guess, for this season, if not 2. So yeah, I guess just come back and see what happens. But thank you very much for watching this one, guys. It was a bit different, a bit strange, not very enjoyable to watch a match and not be able to make a substitution or tell them to pull their finger out or anything. Definitely going to be having a look at my tactical instructions, because I'm not liking the amount of long range shots that we're resorting to. So that will be something that we'll be looking at. Yeah, so join us for whatever happens in the next video, and click like on this one if you haven't been totally bored stiff by it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you very, very soon for episode 55. So have a great day, great few days till the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.